If your mind is wired for scarcity, no amount of money will keep you wealthy. Today, we are going to reset our mental hard drive for abundance, even if you have been struggling for decades. It's day 15th of our 35 days wealth rescue series. You are welcome. And my name is Nicholas. This is your financial literacy channel called Investment 101. Here in Investment 101, we talk about how to make money, how to manage money, and how to multiply money. When we talk about making, managing, and multiplying, we are talking about moral and legal money. So that is what we are discussing. And we have come to realize and to discover that there is a correlation between mindset and the ability to make money. So there is going to be a shift, a rewiring, and that is what we are going to do today. How you make money and how you manage the money you make. So you are in for a ride. Stay tuned, relax, because we are going somewhere. So we start with the mindset. The mindset is the real wealth engine. Your financial habits flows naturally based on your mental programming. You know, our years of debts, our years of financial struggles, our years of scarcity thinking builds neural pathways that normalizes these struggles. These struggles are seen as to be the norm. It is the body, the mindset accepts it. And until these pathways changes, even if you win a jackpot, it's just a matter of time. This money will slip out of your hand because the pathway, the mentality is all about scarcity, it's all about lack, it's all about debt. So just a matter of time, maybe years, maybe months, sometimes it can even be weeks or even days. That million that you earn will slip away. And that is not why we are here. We are here to show you how to stop such occurrences. So now that we have discovered it's a mindset thing, it needs a mindset shift. It is not a necessary thing of the eyes or the ears or the mouth or the nose. So we need to rewire it because these are enemies of our thoughts. The enemies of our thoughts are the what culminates into these pathways, and the pathway, the gangway is blocked. So we need to do what? We need to unwire it so that we can allow free flow of positive financial thoughts to flow through. You know, so these are some of the things you hear them say, I will never be rich. When you hear people say, I am not going to be rich, I will never be rich because they lost a transaction or something happened, that is self-fulfilling, it's prophetic, a negative prophecy, and it should not be heard or mentioned among you or within you. But you discover that this thing is peculiar to the poor. It should not be mentioned. It shouldn't come out from your mouth. Another thing that you hear from them is that I can't invest until I have more money. They give excuses that they don't have money, so they are stuck at a particular place. I can't invest. But in your country, in US, you can invest. There are stocks of $2, there are stocks $3. You can go into mutual funds. In Nigeria, there are penny stocks, 4 naira, 5 naira, 6 naira, 10 naira. You can buy. Instead of you to buy that bottle of beer, that lager beer, you can buy, and it can get you up to 10 to 20 units of stock. So you just need to be determined. Don't say I cannot invest because I don't have money. You don't need to have $10,000 or even $1,000 to invest. As low as $2, $3, $4, depending on your country, you can invest. The next thing you hear them, the another negative comment you hear, that money is hard to get, easy to lose. We understand money is hard to get, but listen, you need to open your hands for money to go. You need to send money on an errand and it will come back to you. But when you don't send it on an errand, it will look for a way to come out from any of your hands. It will slip off your hand because you didn't send it on an errand. But when you send it, when you deliberately, consciously, intentionally send it on an errand, it goes and it returns. So you must train your mind, train your brain against fear. This one that they don't want to lose, they are engulfed in fear. Then the last thing we also discovered is that they say, I am not good enough with numbers. They give excuses that they don't know figures and all that. They need to avoid financial actions. But look, I am not good in this, I am not good in that. We understand. I am not good in forex, I am not good in Bitcoin, I am not good in real estate, this and that. You can get people to do them for you. All you don't need to do is to watch them, monitor them, be intentional, and also make up your mind to learn, because wherever your money is, you should have some considerable knowledge about that place. Even if it is real estate, even if it is in farming, even if it is in commodities, you should have a fair knowledge of that thing that you are giving your money. So you must be deliberate about it. Otherwise, you are building a pathway that will be very difficult to come out. And that is why we are here, to help you to decongest the mind from those negative pathways. So now that we have identified the mindset challenge, now what we are going to do is to rewire. We come to the reset process, because the first thing we did was to identify the problems, the challenges, what we have built over time. So now we come to the reset, the reprocess. That is actually the hallmark of this video, to reset our mindset. We want to give you some nuggets that can help you to have a fantastic mindset. And believe me, before the end of this year, if you apply these things that we are going to give you within a space of time, and you are meticulous about it, you will find change. The first thing is your daily wealth affirmation. Daily wealth affirmation. Say every day, I am wealthy. Say every day, I can do it. Daily wealth affirmation. So you must be positive when you wake up in the morning. After you thank your Lord, after your prayers, the next thing you tell yourself, you tell your spirit that I can make it. I can come out of this problem. I can be wealthy. Daily mindset. Then the next thing you do, you visualize a specific financial goal. That is perhaps you want to buy a land, you want to invest in XYZ in company, you want to go into partnership. Visualize it, have a target, and you discover that the mind does not really differentiate between vision and reality. So when you begin to say it, see it in your mind begin to what? Begin to synchronize, it begins to align with you. Then step 3, you replace scarcity habits. Instead of saying I cannot afford it, say how can I afford it? That scarcity mindset, take it away, delete it, disable it. In fact, after disabling it, you totally delete it from the system, so that it will not, that app will not be found in your system. Then the next thing you do is you surround yourself with money positive influences. Remove constant complainers, those that are complaining the president is wicked, the governor is bad, the mayor is that, they are eating our money, they are not eating our money. That is the composition of men. They will always be bad leaders, they will always be good leaders, they will always be moderate leaders. But you yourself, you need to remove those complainers, those people always complaining, keep them aside. Then finally, for your reset is that what you learn and apply. So watching this video, as you are learning, you need to apply. You need to make small financial steps every day, where you need to start saving, you start saving. For those of us that have already had savings, you invest. Don't keep the money there, you invest. Start with $5, start with $10, start with $20, whichever amount you start. In Nigeria, as I tell you, can start with penny stocks. Go to, first and foremost, have a stockbroking account, have a stockbroker. Start there, begin to invest. Then also make out time to study. You can say, okay, every day I will read for 30 minutes, I will read for 20 minutes. All what you are doing is resetting the structure that has been bastardized over years. You are resetting, and it will take time. But if you are consistent, within 6 months, you will see. In fact, within the next 1-2 months, you will see a drastic change. Try it, and you will see. Yes, it is learn and apply. Start somewhere, save, then invest. Don't leave the money in the bank. Look for somewhere to invest your money. Your money story is not the final. Your brain can be rewired for success. That it is not the end of the world. That you are 50, you are 60, you are 70, you are 80. It is not the end of the world. We can start somewhere, and all you just need is time and patience. The older, the more quicker we need to move. The younger, then we should start, because it is an advantage. So you start somewhere. You invest. It can be in the S&P 500. It can be in mutual funds. It can be in the money market, it can be in cashback, in real estate, it can be in farming. Some people, they have the idea, but they don't have the resources. You can bankroll it. But all we just ask is that you are intentional, make your due diligence, understand the business, have little idea about it, and monitor the business. Then all just a matter of time, you will get to where you ought to be. If this video has added value to you, if you have learned something, we want you to do something for us. We want you to share it with people. We want you to like it. We want you to comment. If you have had experiences, please, we want you to comment on it, and we are eager to share your story. Remember, all you just need to do is to change your mind, and as soon as you change your mind, your money changes literally. You will be wondering, how come I've not found out about this? That is why we are here to help you. God bless you. See you at the top. We look forward to having you in our next training. Bye.